This racism thing is real. It plays a part. It's a systematic. You guys, I don't have to explain to you white people. You guys know what you're doing. So the people who are the white people that say racism doesn't exist, they're mental. Or they're just part of the program trying to brainwash everybody. You know that you guys have us in a position where we're not up there with you guys. You know that you guys have systematically put our black kids in jail since they've been 14. I've been targeted since I was freaking 14 by the police. Because I've been hearing this a lot in my lifetime, and I feel like I've been hearing it too much. Whoever reaches this video, maybe you can relate. Let me know in the comments. Have you been hearing that racism doesn't exist? Have you been hearing that people are looking for reparations and blaming society for being lazy? Although there is some truth to that. Understand that everyone does not have the tools, because I'm not claimed as a victim. But do you understand what you've done to my people, motherfuckers? Since Christopher Columbus went back to fucking Europe and brought y'all, caused war and disease, killed people, and made slavery a big thing. But I don't vibrate on a level of hate. So I'm actually here to help us. I'm actually here to have a different perspective. The universe is going to make you pay. God going to make you pay. Your karma is going to come for you. So I'm not. It's not my job to be put hate in my heart to spill over, get my hands muddy and tarnished. There's no black people don't realize that's what they're doing by fighting hate with hate, because not all white people are even racist. For one, you're not spiritual enough to believe to be kind-hearted and not let people change you. Three, how do you think that because you're going to be racist, black people are being racist towards white people when they automatically attack them and think that they're racist? That's a form of racism. So racism goes both ways. White people just have more power. They don't come over and try to take over and suppress a whole culture. We don't have that desire to play God as much as they do. I will say that. It could be a bold take, but I'm a believer of energy. I'm a believer of everything happens for a reason. Our ancestors went through that. It was supposed to make us strong, you guys. As a black culture, we had to learn how to transmute energy more. When they say turn lemons into lemonade, that is actually a figure of speech that can go with any type of situation in your life, because that is actually meaning turning any energy into a positive one. This energy stuff, it's real. I experienced racism since I was like freaking. Well, how old are you when you're in preschool? I was 6 years old, you guys, and I experienced racism. My teacher was a white teacher. Her name was Miss Taylor. She would dig her nails into my chin after show and tell. And it's so crazy because part of being an empath, you guys, you already recognize wrong from right. You have a really strong sense of judgment, and you remember a lot of detailed stuff from when you were a very young age. Into my like chin, really hard. I can remember feeling the pain. And this is how my life has been ever since that point forward. Ever since that point of that age, I've been tormented mentally, physically when I was a little kid, of course, emotionally a lot from my own parents, my own, siblings, co-workers, like anybody that would come across my path. So another thing is that to recognize that as well, these are like tests, and everyone's not strong enough to succumb through these things and elevate, you guys. So don't blame a person that feels like, because this racism thing is real. It plays a part. It's a systematic. You guys, I don't have to explain to you white people. You guys know what you're doing. So the people who are the white people that say racism doesn't exist, they're mental. Or they're just part of the program trying to brainwash everybody. You know that you guys have us in a position where we're not up there with you guys. You know that you guys have systematically put our black kids in jail since they've been 14. I've been targeted since I was freaking 14 by the police. I've been put in jail since as soon as I turned 15 or 16, as soon as I was legal enough to go to jail. as a minor. They target us as a race that leads to hindering us to get jobs. That leads to psychological detriment, years and decades of psychological detriment from suppression and not knowing how to be supportive because they were handed a horrible card. Racism is real. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Shame on you. And if you say that, you might just pay some karma for even saying it, for being heartless. Nobody wants money. Some people are not strong enough to transmute. You have to learn that shit when you get older. So it's years that we've gone through certain shit before we've elevated. Your guys' program is elevation. Our program is suppression. So therefore, you're able to teach your kids healthy ways and healthy habits because you were given those tools. It wasn't robbed from you. Police brutality. Okay, so I don't. It's like hindering. So I did get slapped in the balls by police one time. They be in their ego. That's why these police need to go through psychotherapy. I don't even know they're not eligible to be policemen because the police act a lot off of ego and emotion. Especially say when you're a man. I seem like the female police are actually in more damn control than men when it comes to emotions. Isn't that crazy? Because they feel disrespected. You got smart with them, or you made them feel tell them some truth or make them feel a little bit small. They gonna turn red and try to damn hit you, chop your ass somewhere or something. And I feel like the world is understanding because a lot of us, the same people that you shun are the people that you need the most. The people that you put in this position, now you're seeing that, oh, we're actually brilliant. We're actually like hybrids. We actually have like so many different talents and skills. The whole thing about racism, yes, some people does need reparation. Some people have been hindered. Some people have been psychotically maneuvered to a corner. I remember being a young child myself and having dreams, but my own family shut them down. My own family gave me wanted to instill like low self esteem in me. It was really weird, and maybe because I'm an Aries and I do have a lot of masculine energy, I was always a fighter and I was always a believer in myself. But it was a long period of time, you guys. They stole my life, but not just my family, it was my friends, strangers, co-workers. They just made me not believe in myself. If you're a target like that, you could be here for a purpose. Overcome it. These are tests. Yeah. So some people are looking like the moon. Some motherfuckers are looking like the fountain of youth. So think about it next time you want to talk down to anybody or even think it. So think about if you want to do something like sell your soul or do something really dirty to get one up on someone or to achieve a life goal. Think about it. You may be happy now. You're not. You're gonna pay. Racism is real. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Horrible loans are being targeted towards people who are poor, in poverty, black people, Spanish people of color, everyone. You're giving horrible loans. You're not giving them the benefits that you give your own people. You give your children a slap on the wrist for having marijuana, but as soon as a black person has marijuana, you lock them up in jail and try to keep them in the system. That's your goal. And there's been times I've been actually had police approach to my car and say they smell weed in my car. And I've never smoked in my car because I've always been a scary motherfucker when it comes to this shit like that because I don't like to fucking go to jail. And I already know my color. Back when I was like 24, wearing a fitted hat in my car was an automatic pullover. And that's because of my color. Playing loud music. White people don't never go through that shit. So what are you talking about racism doesn't exist?